Hey guys, it's technically February 23rd, day 54 of my 365 vlog. And today was a pretty simple day. I took care of some housekeeping issues. I fixed my hard drive, which was broken and was kind of annoying. I got to putting up some thumbnails on the channel for some videos that are backlogged up. And I posted yesterday's video. And I applied to jobs, and that's what a majority of this video is going to be talking about. Now, we're all familiar with jobs because that's what we have to do in this world to survive. I mean, how are you gonna get money? Rob a bank? Not a bad proposition, you say there, Vandal. Rob a bank, you say? Yeah, that actually sounds quite interesting. But alas, that is not an option available to many of us because a lot of us don't want to go to fucking jail. So, let's go the route that makes the most practical sense and find a job. Now, a majority of my time seeking a job has been me trying to look for what exactly I want to do. So what I did first was what any sane person would do, was look at what are my skills, what can I do, and what's available to me right now. At the moment, I'm in a transitional phase. I'm working on some art projects that are gonna lead me hopefully into grad school, which will lead me into an actually higher paying job. Hopefully, cross fingers. But at the moment, I don't have a form of income, so I'm trying to think about what's the best place to start. Now, one of the things that I hear repeatedly is a disdain for a lot of work, and we're gonna talk about one type of job in particular, not just any like career type job. We're going to talk about retail. And this retail we're going to talk about is in relation to the application process because I have not actually worked in retail. So I can't talk about something I have no experience about. But I have lots of experience applying to retail stores. Now, in applying, I don't mind the process because it's a way to screen the applicants who may be prospective people who are going to work at your job, and that's cool and whatnot, but there are a few things that are a little bit annoying when it comes to doing the whole application process because, first of all, they ask for your resume sometimes. You start out, you fill in the basic stuff, your name, what you're doing, what position you look at your position or whatever. Then, after that, they're like, oh, where's your resume? So give them your resume. Then, this part kills me because then they ask for the same stuff that's on your resume. It's like making you reiterate yourself even though it's the same thing there. Maybe the only difference they might add is if they want like someone to as a contact reference for you. Well, whatever type of job that may be. Now, after you go through that, you fill out all the other things and then you get to this one part on the online form that I despise, and that is the assessment survey. Now, what the assessment survey is in a nutshell is basically a bunch of questions that are made to test you to see if you're a good fit, I think, inside the company. So they ask you all these nonsensical questions, like if Billy drops a pencil on the floor, do you feel the need to help him? Do you strongly agree? Do you agree? Are you neutral about it? Do you disagree? If Megan comes in and she just gave birth on the floor, do you feel that it's your job to help her if you're assigned a task? I could go on with some of these ridiculous things. Not that these are real at all, but I feel like just some of them are repetitive and they're just so asinine. And I mean, I understand that jobs nowadays don't have the ability to take time, to waste time, to hire someone and see if they'll fit. Rather, they'll just go through this horrible, long, daunting application process, which may or may not yield results to the person who's applying. And that's all okay and all, but then I hear stories about people who aren't even like meant for the job. Like they get the job because they know someone, which I think is something that's important, I guess, in this type of economy. You need to know people to get places. And knowing people, that's a great thing. They'll help you get a job here and there, and that's great. But I wish there was some way to make sure that you actually got the job. But that's not even one part of it just to make sure you got the job. You gotta make sure you have the right experience. If you don't have the right experience, you ain't getting the job. And that is the nice catch-22, that you need to have experience to gain experience. But if you've never had that experience, you will never gain that experience. And that is the little cycle I'm running in through now. But I'm trying my hardest to gain some experience with no experience in the field of retail. Now, if anyone out there has any jobs that they want to, throw my way, and you live in the New York area, that would be great. But alas, I will keep on my grind trying to find these jobs and whatnot. Just these application processes take time, and I get tired and impatient and don't really want to do them at the end of the day, to be honest. But I need some form of income to forward a lot of my projects that I want to do. Or else I'll just be talking to you guys every day about the same things. Not really, because that would be boring. But yeah, we've reached the end of this video on this topic for the day. What do you think about retail jobs? Well, if I ever get one, I'll do a video about how it is to work in retail after I've worked a few times. And maybe I'll tell some stories in the next video about it. But I'm glad you made it to this end of the video. Like if you don't enjoy the application process online. Like if you already have a job in retail. Like if you like your job in retail, and etc. Share this with friends because I want to get employed. And views. Those two things. And also, if it's your first time seeing my face, it won't be your last because I make videos every day. Yeah. So, question of the day. What do you guys think about applying for retail or any job in general? And what do you think about retail jobs in specifically, or any other jobs specifically? But yeah, glad you guys made it to the end. I'm Vandal, I keep it 365 and you should too. And I will see you tomorrow. Actually, that's a lie. Later today. Peace. Boy.